What's up, everybody? This is the Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing Venus in the second house. So, first, we're going to address what Venus is all about. So, Venus is the planet of love, it's the planet of beauty, creativity, pleasure. It has to do with how you approach love, pleasure, peace, harmony, tranquility. So, now, in the natal birth chart, the second house has to do with being a survival house. Okay? It has to do with your money, your finances, your possessions, what you value in this world, what you hold dear to you. It also has to do with your family and family businesses. It can show you your food and what you like to eat when you're being wined and dined. But for the most part, the second house is ruled by the sign Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. So we're going to jump right into this. Venus in the second house, men and women. These men and women, they really look after their possessions, okay? They value everything that goes on in this material world. They really want the finer things in life, the glitz, the glam. They want to have a luxurious life. They can get caught up and even feeling like that people are their possessions, okay? So just in their everyday dealing, if they're in a relationship or it's their family member or their friends, they could feel like their friends belong to them. But in a sense of you are me, I am you, that kind of control. And Taurus in general is about being very much stable, stability, steady grounds, being grounded. Taurus is about a earth sign. Okay, so they're grounded. They know how to bring themselves back down to earth, but they're very much consumed and concerned about everything in this earth. All right. They can be extremely possessive. Okay, when problems arise, these men and women are on that level. They want to be surrounded by beautiful things. They want a nice home. They want a nice car. They want to go out to the finest restaurants. If you are dating somebody that has Venus in the second house, you could find out that they do love jewelry. Okay, especially the women. The women love jewelry. They love to look good, look nice, dressing real good. You see what I'm saying? They want to be able to feel comfortable, and this is what makes them feel comfortable when they have accumulated a lot of possessions, when they have a lot of nice things around them. Now these are the type of people that if you go to their homes, you're going to see that their homes are actually beautiful, okay, inside, even if it ain't the best thing outside. Okay, but when you come inside these men and women homes, you're going to see like nice pictures or some kind of sturdy furniture, something that has a solidness to it, sculptures. Okay, nice couch, nice dining room table. Their kitchen's done up. Their bathroom looks nice. They have something you never seen, a shower curtain you never thought of. You know, nice, neat bedspread. These are these men and women. Um, when it comes down to the men that have Venus in the second house, these are the type of men that can be some show offs, especially when they're into somebody. They can spend a lot of money on their mates. Okay, they can even go to the point where they feel like um, they're buying people's love. Okay, because they keep on giving the gifts and they keep on coming with all the things that they think that the woman would like. Okay, probably buy a cell phone and buy a Louis bag, turn around, buy some Pradas, some Prada shoes. They just turn around and do things like that. These men can get like that, but they really want their women to step out into the world looking their best, and they want to look their best too. Now, as far as the men and women, these men and women can also go on shopping sprees, spend a lot of money on things that they don't need, just shit that they want. They see it, they like it. They have a keen sense to what is beautiful. Okay, you have to remember that Venus is in the second house, so anything that's beautiful to them, they're going to be drawn to. Okay, they might see some shades, they might see a ring, they might see a necklace. Okay, anything. Okay, doesn't even have to be that. Could just be something that they just want. Okay, you go in there, you already got hair products, and you go and get more. You already have perfume, but you just need more, and you don't need it, you want it. And this is one of their lessons. One of their lessons is to really balance out that energy, to feel the urge to just get and spend money. Now, money does come to these men and women. Yes, it does. They will be blessed in that area where they will have money around them. Even people that have money will be around these men and women. But now, of course, um, at some point in their life, a lot of times in their life, they're going to still be able to have to struggle because that's just how the world is. But now, when it comes down to the bitter deep end of the day, there are people set up in these people's lives that are in good positions. There's people that are not in so good positions, but they are able to reach out to somebody if they do need help. Somebody can help them, maybe not as much as they would want the help. Okay, meaning they might be more than what somebody can give, but somebody still gave. You see what I'm saying? Somebody still gave you something. Might not have took care of everything or every trouble or every problem that you was dealing with in your financial matter, but it was something to add on to help you. This is what can happen with these men and women. Um, their ultimate goal is to be financially stable. Okay, they want to be able to maintain their bills. They want to be able to go out there and just really get the money and be able to save the money. Now, these men and women, it could go two ways. They can get money and they can save it, and then sometimes they can get the money and spend the money. So just as fast as it's coming in, it's just as fast as it's going out. You see, it's a push pull. Now, this placement is very much similar to having your Venus in the sign of Taurus. Okay, even though this is the second house, you have to remember that the second house is ruled by Taurus. Okay, now in the natal birth chart, um, I do have Libra ruling over the second house, which is also ruled by Venus. So I can attest for what I'm talking about as far as just experience this kind of energy on a day-to-day basis because it flows in my house every single day. All right, and I do have a homegirl with this placement, so um, this shit is how it go. So also, they're very highly materialistic, okay? And they really need to balance that out. Like I said earlier, their life lesson is to balance out what they need opposed to what they want. If you get more of the things that you need, okay, and not so much focus on what you want, um, it can be a benefit to you. It's not going to be a push pull where you spend too much in this area. And these men and women, they can spend too much on any damn thing. It doesn't have to be clothes, but it could be. It could be food. It could be going out a lot. Okay. Speaking of going out a lot, these men and women love to go out to eat. Okay, they want to be wined and dined, and I mean eat the finer, foods. Now, of course. Okay, if you have things aspecting your Venus negatively, okay, you can go down a notch. But these are not the type of men and women that will be so much willing to eat fast food. Now they can, but they don't have to. Okay, but they do like to have like some shrimp. They like to have a good old damn steak, and I mean the fine cut steak, not the bullshit steak. That good ass steak, the ribeye steak and the T-bone steak and all that. Yeah, prime bread. They like that shit. So, moving forward back into the Venus in the second house, men and women. These men and women can have great charm, okay, and be very magnetic. People can look at them and just see them in a dreamy light, okay. They are beautiful men and women, and they do look for beauty in their partners. They want their partners to look good. They want their partners to be the bomb, okay? Like just you the shit, okay? And you look good, and they love to be able to just look at you in that light. Also, with this placement, it does bless these men and women with a beautiful voice. So these men and women can be singers, they can be rappers, actors and actresses, all right? But they also could be motivational speakers and just speak the word out into the world, okay? Arenas, uh, outside, just letting people know how shit is. They can be preachers, pastors, they can be fighting for your rights and standing up for people's rights, but their voice is something in their voice that has a nice tone, or even a gentle tone, or just it just sounds damn good. Okay, this is what it is. These men and women are very much big givers. Okay, they, even though they like to get they like to get the money, they also like to give money out. They like to help people that are in need. They like to be able to be in a position where they can uplift you. Okay, if it's financial and they got it, they will step up to the plate. They're not afraid to do that. Okay. Mm-mm. But yes, these men and women do need to spend their money wisely. Okay, your lesson is to spend your money wisely so that you can always have enough. So you can always have a backup to back up the backup. Okay, a lot of times this can definitely take place. You go in the store and you're meant to go get some bread and eggs, and then you go in there and you came back with steaks, you came back with rack of lambs and all types of shit like that. You went to the beauty supply store, you're supposed to get some grease. You went in there and got more shit than what you were supposed to get. And now, when you get back home, right? You go online and you look at shit online and you see things and you get things, okay? And now shit is fucked up because now you gotta pay rent, and now you gotta pay your car note, insurance, and whatever else has to go on. I gotta get this for the baby. I gotta get this for the kids. I have to do this. I have to do that. I forgot about this. I forgot about that. And now the shit is getting depleted, and now you're feeling like you're getting down to your last, or you didn't have enough, and now you're living check to check. This can happen with these men and women. Okay, you have to be aware. Just have to be aware. Okay, these men and women would do great at singing, okay, public speaking, being salesmen and women. They know how to sell. They have a beautiful voice and they know how to speak, okay? They know how to get money. They know how to get it. Their biggest struggle is holding on to it and making sure they can save it. Making sure they can save it for a rainy day. But money comes to them, all right? But they have to be more wise and discerning. And do I really need that right now? Do I need it? Because if you don't need it, you don't have to get it. You don't have to get it just because it looks good. You don't have to do it, but you damn do it. All right. They are into culture, okay, and beauty. So they can also be hairdressers, okay, fashion designers, um, home decorators. These men and women would do great in that, okay? They are very much family orientated, okay? As far as family, friends, their children, they love to do things with these people, okay? They can feel like they want to be with somebody who has money. Okay, now I know, especially early on when I was growing up, okay, I always used to think in my mind, okay, but I have a lot of things going on in my birth chart. But I used to think in my mind, you know what, I could mess with a football player or a basketball player, or da 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 da, because when he come home and he's not working, we could just have a good time, or we could go here, we could go there, we could do this, we could do that, and we won't get into arguments. This is what I used to think back in the days, okay? Of course, we know that basketball players and football players, they go out there and they be cheating and doing all types of shit all the goddamn time, right? But they still be with their bitches and they still make sure their chicks is good, right? Shit. As long as I don't feel it, hear it, and see it, motherfucker, we fine. But so yeah, you can be prone to wanting somebody that has money, but what it is for them more so than just give me the money. What it is they want to be financially secure. They want to know they have a solid foundation. They want things to be on solid grounds. So this is why they would rather you come to the table with something than come to the table with absolutely nothing. Okay, that's why. Okay, this is a survival house. The second house is a survival house. So you want to make sure that shit is going to be right and okay. You want to be able to pay your bills. You want to be able to have food in your stomach. You want your kids to be able to be okay and not malnourished. So this is the shit that it is with this placement, okay? And like I said, they are very much attracted to their partners that are very much beautiful. Okay, it has to be something magnetic to their partners. All right, their partners can be eccentric. Their partners can be just very much attractive. They can have partners that are thugs, but still look good. See what I'm saying? You know, you rough around the edges, but shit, all the chicks like you know, even for a woman with this placement, okay, she could definitely be a girl, but she could be a little tomboyish in a way. You see what I'm saying? She could be a tomboy, but still wear dresses, still wear heels. You know what I mean? Sometimes when she get a little upset, it might be a little more animated. You know, a little bit more on the aggressive, like male kind of thing going on. But Venus in the second house. Venus is pretty much about the feminine energy. Okay, so it tones it out. Even though you're like, okay, you're still gonna be girly girl. If you have this placement, you're still gonna want all of those things. You're here to look nice and all of that. Smelling real good, you're still gonna want that. Even if when you speak, it might be rough at times, but it might be soft at times. See, it can go back and forth, all right? These men and women do love traditional relationships. Okay, now as far as the traditional relationships, okay, you're definitely going to have to look to your natal birth chart for this because some people can have a lot of things going on in their birth chart where it's really leaning more towards unconventional things. Okay, like me, I'm very much unconventional. I like to do new shit, different shit. I don't like to be told what to do. But now with this, it's very traditional. So even though I'm unconventional, I do have a piece of tradition to me, okay? Because when you're younger, you know, it's things that are instilled in you. So I do want things to be a certain kind of way, okay? Who the fuck damn don't? You want things to go a certain kind of way, so I do look for tradition, but I want it to still be unconventional. But with this placement, you're gonna have to look to see how everything's hitting because you could definitely want this traditional thing to be in place very strongly, especially if you have other things that is linked to tradition and that old school feel. Okay, old school vibe. These men and women love to listen to music. Okay, you can even see these men and women listening to old school shit. They'll listen to new shit too, but they like that old school shit. Okay, sitting there vibing to all them songs from 1970 damn two. Okay, also with this placement, these men and women, what else can I say? These men and women can meet their partners, okay, at a barbecue. They can meet their partners at a family gathering, at a friend gathering. Not so much at a bar, okay? Because, see, they're about stability and things like that. That is not going to be the place where they're really going to take that shit serious. Now, they might see somebody, meet somebody, but they're not going to Mm-mm. They're not gonna be geared towards making some shit happen with you. I mean, they might talk to you. They might even fuck you or something. Maybe, maybe not. But when they go to places like that, bars, clubs, and stuff like that, they're really going to just have a good time. They're going to really just enjoy themselves because they went with their friends or they went with their family members or something like that. So it's all about them having a good time for the night. If they see somebody, whatever. But they're not looking like, ooh, that might be the one. Never. That's not even a fucking damn option. But they could definitely meet their partners in group settings, okay? And sometimes they may even have a partner that their friends is cool with their friends and their friends are cool with their friends. Okay, that can also happen. All right? Or even if y'all wasn't cool, when y'all are now together, when y'all have events, you and your mate, you and your partner, okay, your friends is welcome and their friends is welcome and everybody can get along in a great kind of way. That's kind of hard to do a lot of times. Sometimes your partner don't like somebody that you cool with. I don't like her. Well, shit, I don't like that dude. Like the fuck, and that happens. But with this placement, no, not really. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, this can very well be where it can play out like that. Okay, now don't get it twisted. It could also not turn out that way, but it could. So I think I covered everything for now with this placement. So in future videos to come, I will go into more depth into having Venus in the second house. Okay, so be sure to check out my online store. It is Grammy Gear at www.grammygear.com. If you need a caterer, be sure to hit me up. I am the chef goddess also at Supreme Royale Catering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work to your home, swimming pool, or business, be sure to hit him up at Iran Nesbit90 at gmail.com. If you need me to break down your birth chart for you, analyze it so that you can fully grasp and understand what is going on with you or somebody else, doesn't even matter. It will be $70. If you need a compatibility chart, synastry chart, composite chart, be sure to hit me up. That will be $90. So this has been a Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening. Love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. And I will see you on the next one.